get your Woody check numbers and check it out, because let's get to the tomfoolery, man. Tyler, the Creator, now he's an interesting guy. Everybody knows him as an eclectic guy. He's from Odd Future. Now, he's saying he feels like a motherfucking criminal, like a terrorist. He says he tried to go to the United Kingdom, the UK, and they said, Negro, what the fuck are you going? You're not coming here. You're banned. Now, why is he banned? According to him, he said that they banned him according to some policy that they have that could restrict people based on behavior that they deem unacceptable to enter the UK. Okay, basically those are guidelines that erupted and came from in 2005 when they put these things in place to prevent suspected terrorists from entering Britain, right? Now, specifically, it quoted lyrics that Tyler, the Creator, has in some of his songs like VCR, Blow, Sarah, Tron, Cat, and even French. Now, here's the thing. Because if you guys know Tyler, the Creator, you know his content. He's sometimes a very crude individual. A lot of times he'll say a bunch of shit, and you're wondering, like, damn, dog, chill. He uses the F word a lot, and I'm talking about the derogatory term that everybody has pretty much kind of just claimed to be derogatory to mention or refer to homosexuals, right? Now, he's been very outspoken. If you know of his content when he just came out, it's always been like a lot of curses. To be honest, I remember being on the radio trying to play his music. I remember I had someone call in like, yo, could you play some Tyler, the Creator? And I couldn't find anything that did not have a bunch of curses. I mean, he's a pretty vulgar individual. Now, does that warrant him from being banned from entering the country? Obviously, he has people in that country that wants to see him. Could they ban you for your lyrics or for whatever they think you're about? Yes, they can. Okay, now is this fair, right? Is this fair, and does he have any right to go there? Obviously not. He's a United States citizen, and I'm telling you, it's not only the UK, other countries do it too. They do it a lot in the Caribbean, they do it in Canada. If they don't want to fuck with you, and if you're listen, if he was trying to go to Russia with all that type of nonsense, they'll probably be like, oh, fuck out of here, okay? Now, a lot of places aren't with the bullshit. Now, pretty much, this is what he's saying, right? He's saying, hey, they obviously did some research on these songs that they're detaining me for, because he tried to enter and they said, oh, hell no. They kind of detained him and they told him, you ain't coming here, right? He says, so the argument is right here. The song is written from an alter ego, okay? I'm not like this. You could watch any interview and see my personality, see the guy that I am. I wouldn't hurt a fly, okay? Now, not only has he been banned from the UK, he's also been banned from, like, New Zealand and also Australia. And I can tell you now, Australia, they pretty much follow anything the UK bans. You're not going to get into Australia, okay? So if you slap a chick, if you can't get into the UK for weed, or you slap the chick, you're not going to get into, like, Australia, okay? But the rapper himself, Tyler, the Creator, says, yo, you guys are banning me for this? If you're going to ban me for this, then equally, you guys should ban the people who write these mystery novels. They should be thrown out too, right? He's basically saying, and he also noted that, hey, listen, neo-Nazi groups in England are actually promoting hate, and they're actually allowed to regularly march, okay? He's saying this is only going to open the door for a lot of other people to get banned. Now, I'll just say this, okay, Tyler, the Creator, I empathize with you. I know what it goes through, man. Listen, I'm a person that comes from another country. I know how it is entering a particular country. A lot of times, if you might not know because you're a United States citizen, it happens to a lot of people that comes from other countries that try to come into the United States. If they don't like something that they think you're involved with, even if you were charged and then pretty much acquitted of a crime, they could say, whoa, we don't want you here. It could be something that they feel you stand for. A lot of artists in Jamaica, they have said some things that people consider anti or homophobic, and they can't come to the U.S. That's how it is. You're responsible not only for your words, but also your actions, okay? So don't try to make this whole thing about you. Don't try to make this so like you're standing on the higher ground. It happens everywhere. It happens in the U.S. You just don't give a fuck. It happens when other people are trying to come here. You don't give a fuck. UK has their own set of standards. They don't care if you're an American citizen. That's the problem. A lot of people think that because you're in the United States, the greatest country in the world, you are supposed to be allowed to go anywhere you want to. Unfortunately, a lot of people have different morals, a lot of different upbringing, and a lot of different standards of what's acceptable. And if they don't find whatever you're bringing or what you've promoted to be acceptable, you gotta accept the good with the bad. You got famous off these things, and because a country doesn't want you there, you gotta just say, you gotta take it with the game. I understand trying to have them reconsider, but you know what it is. Now, it's the same thing like Snoop Dogg, okay? A lot of these countries, because you smoked weed and you promoted weed, they don't want you there. They really don't want you there. They tell you, if you try to come here, we're going to detain you. Whose fault is it when you actually book a tour there and you actually think you could show up and perform and they hold you at the border saying, what do you think you're going? Where the fuck you going? You're actually going back home. Get a comment box what you guys think about this. I empathize with him, but I understand that other countries, they're on their own shit, okay? They're not on this United States shit, okay? A lot of people, we're in the United States, so we think we run this entire world. We don't. Other people have their other rules, and even though you might not agree with it, that's what they do. Okay, get a comment box, make sure you guys like. You weigh in. I want to hear your thoughts on this. By the way, there's a link to a description. You can read a little bit more about what's going on with him, but he says the UK ban makes him feel like a criminal. He's not a criminal, but because of his lyrics and what people think he's promoted and what he stands for, what he encourages, a lot of other countries do not want him there. Okay?